Welcome back, NFL fans. The Kansas City Chiefs are shaking things up as training camp heats up. And today, we've got the latest updates you need to know. From a punter decision finally settled, to a surprise signing on offense, plus some defensive back moves that could impact the Chiefs' depth. This is your one-stop breakdown of what's happening in Kansas City right now. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay ahead on all your NFL news and analysis. Got thoughts on these Chiefs moves? Drop a comment below and let's talk it out. Alright, let's get into it. The Chiefs opened camp with a punter competition. Two guys battling it out to win the spot. Matt Araiza, the incumbent, and rookie Czaplicki, an undrafted free agent from USC. Now, Araiza's story is one we all remember. After sitting out 2 years due to a legal battle, he finally got on the field last season for Kansas City. He's got one of the strongest legs in the league, no doubt about that. But accuracy? That's been a challenge. Enter Czaplicki, a fresh face with something to prove. The Chiefs gave him a look early in camp, hoping maybe the rookie could push Araiza and sharpen the punting game. Assistant head coach and special teams coordinator Dave Taub was clear. With the team at near full health, they wanted to give both punters every chance to compete through the early days of camp. But then, as the pads went on and the hits came harder, injuries started piling up. Wednesday was rough for the Chiefs' wide receiver group. Hollywood Brown went down with an ankle injury. Sky Moore was sidelined with a hamstring issue. And Xavier Worthy entered concussion protocol. That's 3 key receivers unavailable all at once. This forced Kansas City to act fast, and they did. Reports surfaced that the Chiefs would sign Kwamie Lassiter II, a name you might not recognize right away, but one with a meaningful football pedigree and recent pro experience. Lassiter is the son of former NFL cornerback Kwamie Lassiter, who spent 10 years in the league starting in 1995, primarily with the Arizona Cardinals. Kwamie, too, has bounced around a bit. Originally drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals in 2022, where he recorded a single reception for 2 yards in 2023. More recently, he suited up in the United States Football League, UFL, for the Memphis Showboats. That's right, the UFL, a league that's been a springboard for players fighting for a shot back in the NFL. The player who's familiar with professional football, even if it's outside the NFL spotlight, could be a smart play. And the timing is critical. The Chiefs will be back on the practice field Friday, so expect Lassiter to get right to work and try to earn his spot. But the roster moves don't stop there. Defensive backs have also been a concern. 4 members of the Chiefs secondary missed practice on Wednesday, which is worrisome, given how important a lockdown defense is to this team's championship aspirations. In response, Kansas City hosted a mini-camp of defensive back workouts the same day. One name that stood out was Harrison Hand, a cornerback who spent time with the Minnesota Vikings. Also trying out was Kawan Baker, a former wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. These workouts are the team's way of exploring potential additions to bolster the secondary and maybe find a hidden gem or two. To recap, the Chiefs have settled their punter battle with Matt Araiza sticking around, waived rookie Czaplicki, and signed wide receiver Kwamie Lassiter II to help cover injuries at the position. On defense, they're actively looking at adding depth with recent tryouts for defensive backs. For a team chasing another Super Bowl run, every roster move counts. The injury bug hit hard early, but Kansas City is responding quickly and strategically. So what does this mean for the Chiefs moving forward? If Araiza can lock down that punter job and improve his accuracy, special teams could become a quiet strength again. Meanwhile, If Lassiter can step in and contribute, even as a role player, he'll help keep the offense moving with Hollywood Brown, Sky Moore, and Worthy sidelined. On defense, bolstering the secondary is crucial to keeping pace with the high-powered offenses they'll face in the AFC. Chiefs fans should be watching these roster changes closely as the preseason unfolds. Injuries will happen, but how the team adapts will define their season. All right, that's it for today's update. If you want more inside looks at training camp battles, player signings, and NFL team news, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited to see what the Chiefs do next. And drop a comment below. Who do you think makes the final 53 on the Chiefs roster? Will Lassiter carve out a spot? Is Araiza ready for a breakout season? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time with more NFL updates.